So you guys were one. I'm hearing a lot of you guys. You guys wanted a theme song shortened, so here we go. This girl reviews movies, games, and books. Sometimes she plays them. So does that. And when she does it with the cat, does that make her crazy? Does that make her crazy? Probably. So it's shorter. There you go. Crazycatlady or Martha Butler does not own any trailers or pictures. I use them under fair use, educational, for education and entertainment purpose.
Hi everybody, Martha here. So today we got, um, yesterday I finished watching, I watched the Jurassic Park World movie, the Minion, and, did it need to be that long? Maybe not. um, but I guess they wanted to make it where, um, both sets of characters have their own story. So, they did take some lines from the trailer out, but I learned that the trailers are not always set in stone. They usually film the trailers first, probably, and then if they don't like what happens in the trailer, they get rid of it. I don't get why they would get rid of the line where Jeff Goldblum says, "Why do they always go bigger or larger?" Yeah, he doesn't say that in the movie, so I don't get why they would not keep that line there. It was a good line, but they didn't keep it. So we get a lot of we don't really get to see much of the dinosaurs in the world. Like at the very beginning of it, they do show the dinosaurs in the world, like them messing, interrupting a bunch of stuff, uh, like a wedding, them taking down a whole entire crab boat, and you don't get to know like how many people die there. So I would hate to be the person who has to count how many deaths there are in this movie. um, so um, But they do bring a new monster back. They do bring a new monster. It's not a dinosaur this time. It's locusts. So it's still, but that dinosaur was actually around back. The locusts were pretty much that big back then. Um, Bugs were huge during the dinosaurs' times. Um, be happy it wasn't centipedes. Like I'm never watching on documentaries how big centipedes were back in those days, and they were huge. So just be happy it was just locusts. They wanted to control like the food supply, I guess, and they brought back a character who was only in the first movie for 5 minutes, and the person I was watching with did not remember him, even though they did a great joke in the first movie that it's Dawson. See, nobody cares. Well, guess what, Dawson? You finally get cared for. So, we care about you now. Because you're actually in the movie a lot more in just 5 minutes. You're not wearing some dopey hat to hide your disguise. So, um, he's a head of company where they keep the dinosaurs, and apparently they caught the T Rex. It's like wondering how the hell did they catch the T Rex? I would have loved to see that. Want to know how they catched it? Um, but they caught her, and apparently they are on the lookout for the Mendy, Melly, the little girl from the last movie, because since she's a clone, and I know a lot of people didn't like um, how she's cloned and everything. I'm well, I had not done any reviews on the other movies, so if I had to like tell you how I like, I would probably say the first one's still the best. Probably, there is no way they will ever make a good enough movie for the first one, because the first one has changed the world so much. Where we use CGI for everything because of that movie, even though they didn't use CGI for everything in that movie. They are the ones that gave us the idea to do that. I know they use animatronics in some scenes in that movie, and stop motion, but a lot of it was CGI, and it gave us the same exact idea. And it's not going to do the same. None of these movies are not going to do the same thing because we're already doing that. So we're not going to ever think any of these movies are going to bring as the first one because what the first one did. And we just realize that we should not hold against these movies because it's not their fault. So, I mean, I like the fact we got to see all three of the characters that were in the first movie together again. And because technically this is the first time they're in the movie together again. I mean, Ian has been in one, two, three, four of these movies. Alan's only been in two, and same thing with Dr. Sattler. Um, and I like they had to keep rubbing it on poor Alan's face that him and Sattler did not get to be together. Like, yes, we wanted these two together. I know it was hard because I guess they wanted to stick to the book that she was married to somebody else. That's why she was married to another guy in the third movie. But a lot of people got mad about that, me included. And I read the book. That she did not end up with him at all, and none of those kids are his. And they had to rub it into him a lot in this movie. I mean, I it's nice to see Ian still flirts with her. So, and we got to see two speeches from him, two, where he pretty much blames a lot of stuff on the younger generation. And then he tells them, "Do not listen to this man, Dawson. Make him not care again." So, and so they make the locusts to control the food supplies, and apparently now Wong, the guy's played by D, B, and G Wong, he now is supposed to feel sorry for him. I don't feel sorry for you, okay? I thought he was gonna die in this movie. I was like hoping, why did he not die in this movie? And he has done a lot of bad things. A lot of things are wrong in the last two movies. Yeah, only thing he got was a broken arm. Like he said, I regret what I did. I want to make it up by using Mindy using Mindy to make the locusts better. Well, you didn't have to create the dumb locust, did you? No. So there. And I guess they explain why Blue can have babies by herself, because it's the same exact thing what her mom did. So, are you still saying that she's a clone? I don't know, but and they end up. So we got Owen and Claire, who's not running around in not running on hills this time. That's good. So nobody complained about that. Um, to go and save her after she gets kidnapped by using I forgot the lady's name. Sorry. On a plane. Who brought Blue's daughter there, and there's raptors who like follow people by a laser. I do think it's silly that he puts his hand up to other dinosaurs. I mean, a raptor and the the one that the swimmer one. I don't know all the dinosaurs' names, so please don't get mad. Uh, and but when he shows the T Rex though, and the other one that was pretty silly. So yeah. Um. So those two, he should have been dead there, just like the tricycle guy. So um. They end up on the island. We end up seeing Alan and Doctor Sattler. Um, Doctor Sattler wants to get proof for the whole entire thing with the locusts, and I guess use Alan as a witness, even though she could probably just use the family that she has right there as a witness. I don't get why they can't count. Those poor kids had to run away from them and had to deal with like something from um, the Bible, because since that's one of the plagues of the Bible is plague of, is bunch of locusts. So and why can't they be witnessed? But I guess Alan's the one that could work since he's still a big name in this place. And Ian's now teaching at college. Good for him. And yeah, even though he gets fired for helping them, and so I really wish that they had let them move it sooner. So it was a good. It was. I don't get why a lot of people think this movie's bad. I think it's a lot better than the last one. Yes, a lot of it just makes sense, but it's a monster movie, okay? Um, so does it have to make sense? I mean, I watched another monster movie, um, um, which is Kong versus uh, Godzilla, and that one made no sense. Okay, at all. Okay, that one made less sense than this one. So I don't know what people are talking about. So, or they don't like the how the CGI looks, or something like that. So, but they just want it to be like the first one. It ain't gonna happen, people. So, um, is this where they end it? Fine. They don't. I don't know. I don't know what they're gonna call it though, because I don't know how they're gonna go higher than the world. So, I'm gonna give this one a 7.5, I guess, out of 10. So I'll see you guys later. Like, favorite, and subscribe. And bye-bye.